G'day, g'day. How we going? Yeah, I'm good. You ever just wake up feeling golden? Doesn't happen that often, but today's one of those days, so it's nice. It's not too hot. Still got a jumper on, but I'll probably have to take that off in a second. And the wind's died down. The Bureau says it got down to 0 last night. We got a frost, but I don't think we got one up here or in the greenhouse. I think we got one on the lawn down there. Well, I know we got one on the lawn down there. There's still ice on there when I came out this morning. So that's interesting. It's kind of good that we didn't get one up here, although it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. What'll survive will survive, I guess. So what have we done? So you probably saw the short. I marked out all the lines, but I've also done this. I've put biochar into the soil. I've raked it and dug it in. Put quite a bit in there, and the reason for that, doing it all the way up to here, you can sort of see where I finished, is because that gets really dry. So this stuff does what I am suspecting it does, this will be really tangible evidence, because this gets really dry, gets way drier than everything else, and this will improve it. So I've stomped it down a little bit. The reason I'm walking all over my soil is we're going to have these big trees, and they're sitting on top of a hard pan. They're going to need to go out. And they're going to need solid soil. So I don't stress too much about walking on my garden beds. They do get a little bit solid, but trust me, if your soil's good, the plant's going to grow. These things will break rocks with their roots. They're not going to worry about the soil that I've been treading on. Let's have a look at our slug trap. See how it went. What do we got? Any slugs? Don't think it's wet enough under there. Maybe I need to give that a water just to attract them if they're in here. But see, it killed all that other grass. How good? 2 birds, 1 stone. There's my star jasmine. I'm not doing much with it at the moment. I'm not even really watering it because I don't want it to grow too fast, because I don't have the infrastructure to put it on yet. And yeah, that's coming soon enough. Let's have a look in here. Something happened. The cool thing about gardening the way I garden is you forget what you plant, right? So there is another calendula coming up there. I can't see inside. You guys might be able to. Is there a flower in there? Tomatoes everywhere down there. I've actually this morning been taking flower buds off here just because I want them to concentrate on those tomatoes. I'm not even sure these things are going to get big enough to go green. There's a couple of big ones underneath that we might get though, so it's quite a good ground cover when you think about it. Tomato, big celery. This is interesting. Red cabbage in here compared to outdoors, way better. Savoy, not so much. Savoy better outdoors. So there's another red cabbage there. Hey, get out, come. No. Go on, you'll be right. No, you eat my cauliflower. Come on, out you go. Yeah, villains. Sue was asking me about this. This is a warrigal green. I think she called it an Australian spinach. So this is probably the same thing. And I believe they're also in New Zealand. Well, I know they are because one of the guys from New Zealand on this channel told me they are. And I looked it up and it was definitely the same thing. So warrigal greens, donated by Ellis at Jackson 4. Go watch his channel. He's cool. He's got a nice block out there, really, really dry. Everything else is going well. Everything was planted in here with worm castings. Another calendula. And I've just been doing a bit of weeding this morning. Not really weeding, just pulling stuff out of the ground and dropping it. Chop and drop without the chop. So just the drop, I guess. Just show you these savoys and the reds out here. See, look at that red. But then look at that savoy. So they're the same things in different conditions. These don't have worm castings. That red's not going too bad, but it definitely doesn't look as good as those ones, does it? And I got another calendula down there, but it's only just getting the sun. So I still haven't worked out what's wrong with these. I might give them an actual Charlie Carp fertilizer. The onions, if you can see them. And the parsley experiment continues. It's getting more conclusive. I won't show you that. I will show you my guava. Considering how cold it got, look at it. So that's wicked. That's wicked. All right, let's go and have a look at the compost. Let us look. What are we up to now? What is that? It's hard to see for me in here. About 40 degrees, 39 degrees. So it's cooled down a fair bit. Did get really cold here last night. What I'm thinking I might do is I might weight it. I might put one of these pavers on top of it just to get things to touch each other a bit more and give the biology a bit closer spacing, because I suspect it's probably got a bit too much air in there, which normally is good, but things need to touch each other to blink, you know. So let's do that. Come back to Savo, have a look. I've done this back to front. I forgot that we didn't go and check the compost. Let's give this a poke. See if that snake's come back. Oh, that's a bigger stick than I expected it to be. Go on. Get out of there, you bastard. No? No one in there. That's good. Alright, I weighted this. Put a big paver on it. That's my little death machine. The clutch is buggered on it, but see, it's got small wheels. That's an 80cc two-stroke. That thing, see the big expansion chamber on it? That thing goes nuts, and because it's got small wheels, it is a death machine, but it does good wheelies. So, got to get the clutch fixed on it. What do we got here? That's disappointing. Let's muck around. What do we got in here? Put it in a bit more. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Nope. Must need more green. It is cold right at this point in time. I think it's about 7 degrees, but it's no excuse, compost pile. Let's give it one more go. This looks reasonably wet in here. Oh, there's something in there. Doesn't want to be pushed through. What do we got? Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's underwhelming. All right, let's go back to the bit that I did before. Let's time travel. I've just got home. It's about 7:30. Went to the other house for the last time, and we picked up a heap of stuff. I think I'll show you the inside of my shed. Look what I have to deal with. That toolbox is filled with grass. Heaps of spiders up here. I found out the other day that these will be females and the males will be wandering. Now, I don't know whether they're a Sydney funnel web. If they are, that's pretty cray-cray, especially if there's wandering males around here. They can get a bit grumpy. They don't really get grumpy, they get defensive. So if you upset them, they'll have a go at you. And they're probably one of our more dangerous animals in Australia, but we'll tolerate them for the moment. The females don't go anywhere. You do see the males around sometime. These are all my tools. Got them out and lost the front bolt off this trailer, so I couldn't use it to bring a couple of old fridges back here. So it was a pain in the ass. I bloody unloaded this, unloaded the other trailer. This had a flat tire, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, this is what I use every day. And funny thing about this sort of stuff, I can get it cheaper here than they can in Africa. Give you an example, that Ego trimmer over there, if that was a still, and I think this is better than still battery, that'd be over 16,000 NAD, whereas I can get it in Australia for about $900 at trade, which if you translate that, convert that, is about 10,000 NAD, and I kind of thought it would be a good idea to give the guys over there a bit of competition, because the problem they've got is they've only got one supplier for everything, and one supplier for everything is bad. That'll make your stuff expensive. And it's crazy when you think about the difference in wages between the two countries. So there you go. There's my mower. That's one of the biggest commercial mowers you can buy. I've just been hooked on something. Hang on, let me free myself. So yeah, this is what I trail around after all day. And yeah, it's hard work. So I got to clean all of this up. All the stuff from up the top is going to come down here so we can concrete it. And then we've got to somehow fit all of this stuff back up there with a worm farm. in the shed. So it's going to be fun. Cool thing is I've found all my tools. You know, things you thought that you'd lost. Like, I found heaps of socks as well. So you don't lose them. They don't go anywhere. That's Beshy's jerry can. He left that here. Got to get back to him. So yeah, they don't go anywhere. You just lose them. Well, I do. All right, guys. You can see I've got a lot of work to do. But we're out of the other house now. Hopefully settlement happens on Friday. Might be getting pushed back a little bit. We'll see. And but yeah, work. I've got a whole ute and trailer full as well. All right, have a good day. Have a wonderful week. I will see you soon. Bark.